Welcome back, friends, to Wisdom from Above. This week's Bible story will be about Abigail and when evil is repaid for doing good. Long ago, there lived a man by the name of Nabal. He was rich in livestock but poor in character. He is described in 1 Samuel 25 in the Bible as a harsh and ill-mannered man. However, he had a kind and godly wife by the name of Abigail. This arrogant and disrespectful man left his wife to face the wrath of 400 warriors. Nabal's herd of animals and shepherds were in the wilderness at the same time that David was living as a fugitive running from a murderous King Saul. David and his men assumed the responsibility of protecting Nabal's workers from bandits while in this region. One day, he and his men became famished and remembered that Nabal was close by. He was hoping to receive food and drink from him since he provided protection daily for Nabal's livestock and servants. Instead, Nabal repaid the good deeds of David with evil by shaming him and refusing to share food with him. David became very angry and vowed to murder Nabal and his household. On hearing this, the servants of Nabal and Abigail became distressed and informed their mistress of this impending crisis. The servants looked to her for protection since she may have demonstrated kindness before and they knew what their master was like. Abigail set to work since it was clear that the safety of the household rested on her wisdom. Abigail made haste and gathered a large portion of food and drink, displaying kindness to David and his men, whereas Nabal had shown greediness and indifference. They traveled as fast as they could to meet David with the food, as David was on his way to slaughter everyone under the name of Nabal. One unarmed woman heading toward 400 swordsmen. When Abigail saw David, she fell on her face and was willing to bear Nabal's guilt for the preservation of her household. She encouraged David to look to God for vengeance instead. The woman met the force of David's wrath with soft answers and was able to turn his heart away from anger. Proverbs 15:1 says, "A soft word turns away anger." Her words became a means of salvation for her household and a means of grace for David. David's heart went from rage to worship. He stated, "Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, who sent you this day to meet me. And blessed be you who have kept me this day from shedding blood." Abigail's intervention kept David from reacting harshly. He turned back to the wilderness and left justice to God. Beloved, there is a lesson here. Be warned against the spirit of ingratitude in your life. This story also gives a glimpse of a wise mediator who faced the wrath of God on behalf of sinners. This mediator, Jesus, offered his own life, and because of his death, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us and reconciled us back to God. Romans 5:7-9. Now, if you don't know the Lord, just simply say, "Lord, I'm grateful to you for taking my place and making it possible for me to have life, and life more abundantly." Now, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and share with your friends so you will continue to receive these weekly Bible stories. God bless you is my prayer.